Jelly's out. You're watching the Unova Classic, which is a triples tournament that was held on the Pokemon Global Link a couple weeks ago. You're watching Round 5. If you haven't seen Rounds 1 through 4, you might want to go check those out. I'm playing a guy named Aiden. I lead Jellicent, Abomasnow, Zapdos, which you might notice if you've seen the rest of the rounds. This is a common lead that I choose. And he leads Infernape, Clefable, Blastoise. So, I'm thinking I'm in a fairly good spot. My Abomasnow really draws out the Fire-type attacks, but Infernape's really versatile. So I'm gonna protect with Abomasnow. Abomasnow is mostly there to get the hail up. Zapdos is gonna Thunderbolt the Blastoise, get some big damage on it, and just knock it out. Blastoise, I think I've seen Blastoises survive Thunderbolts from Zapdos, but that one clearly didn't. And then I'm going to go for a Scald. It's not quite going to take out that Infernape, which is a little bit of a bummer. And then, yeah, he's going to go ahead and Dazzling and get a little tiny bit of damage on all of my Pokemon. The Infernape also not going to go down to the Hail. Abomasnow, I protected, took that Fire Punch. I could have also switched to Heatran, which is what I'm going to do now. Those are the two options. Like, I throw Abomasnow out, he sets up the Hail. That's the goal of this team, is to get the Hail up and to go for 100 accuracy Blizzards with Jellicent or Abomasnow. And so, when I'm facing Fire types, and really I'm trying to bait out the Fire types by having an Abomasnow there, because he is 4 times weak to Fire, I can either protect or switch to a Pokemon with Flash Fire, like Heatran. So Heatran can absorb those fire attacks. So Jolteon's going to go, and it's going to hit me with a Hidden Power Ice. I assume Hidden Power Ice. And then Infernape, showing its versatility, is going to go for a Thunder Punch. I'm going to do about half to my Jellicent. Jellicent is going to counter back with a Blizzard. It's going to finish off that Infernape, do a little bit of damage to the Clefable. Clefable is a really bulky Pokemon here. I think it sits there in the middle for the rest of this game. It just has a lot of defensive stats. And so I am going to... It actually used Fire Blast, targeting the slot that Abomasnow is in. And so switching to Heatran there gave me a Flash Fire proc that was really nice. Yeah, we see Clefable is really slow. It's basically a slow-moving tank that is there to ruin all of my hopes and dreams. And he's going to send out a Garchomp, which is great, because Garchomp is 4 times weak to Ice. So with the Hail, with the goal of the Hail being to use 100 accuracy Blizzards and just steamroll everything, it's really great that he's using Pokemon that are weak to Ice. So, the Flash Fire proc Heat Wave is really strong, and it is just going to finish off everything else on the board. So you can use a Dragon Claw on Jellicent, finish it off before I get a chance to do the Blizzard. Jellicent being really bulky, but because he was already low from taking that Thunder Punch previously, the Dragon Claw is going to go ahead and take him out. Garchomp being a very strong Pokemon. He's going to pop out a Nidoqueen, Ground Poison type, facing up against Zapdos. That's a pretty good matchup. And I'm going to throw out Abomasnow, because I know Abomasnow can take out this Garchomp. So I'm going to have some chip damage on Garchomp, and the Nidoking is just going to go down to this Heat Wave. It is a crit. Actually, it's a crit on both of them. Jeez. So yeah, that's why I did so much damage to that Garchomp, because it was a crit. I got a crit on the Nidoking. Insanely powerful with the Flash Fire. This Heatran is just so beastly right now. It's doing so well. And that's about going to wrap it up for round number 5. I'm just going to use a Blizzard, take out the rest of that Garchomp. I could also, Heatran could finish it off. I toss in a Tailwind there just because Zapdos can't do anything. So if you've enjoyed these rounds, tune in for round 6 coming up soon.